Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. So, briefly, I just want to talk about confianza, confidence. And, well, just for starters, I just asked Google, and Google came up with confidence being the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, firm trust. And this definition takes me back to an experience where I delivered the winning speech at the JCI West Indies convention in Antigua. It was a distinct moment when I remember, after having prepared and everything, that I wanted my fellow colleagues to just come and see it one last time, come and give their opinion, and I allowed that moment to happen. And it was both a very proud moment and an incredible scary one because when you're confident, you, especially in this day and age, many people will say the only person who you need to have confidence in is yourself. That's it. That's the most important thing. Have confidence in yourself. And while that is very true, there are these moments where sometimes you can open up to other people, which is kind of what the definition is referring to. And they have a chance to contribute to the confidence you would then exude, or the collective confidence in and amongst yourselves. That is a terrifying moment. And I realized that it definitely requires you to have a level of maturity. Confidence is always easier when you're dealing with control variables, which means you know this person is backing you. And then sometimes also, a person may be against you. You can plan for that. You can strategize. You can work your way through and make assumptions that even sometimes can be based on research. You can handle that. But there's a time in confidence where you say, you know what? I want you on board. I want your input. Sometimes in the most vulnerable moments. And that leads me to apprenticeship. Let's broaden apprenticeship, the definition a little bit, beyond just a person who is coming alongside another professional to learn a trade or a skill. Let's just say it is almost like a mentorship relationship where someone is basically allowed to shadow your life. Whether people do it through inspiration, they look up to who they believe are their role models, and they look up for inspiration, um, or or in a career path, for example, towards where they need to go. That moment where you're looking up to that person for inspiration becomes the moment where the other individual has a seriously vulnerable experience because you're allowing someone to witness your life. If you say you have a routine and this person who is all of a sudden scrutinizing your life or your ongoings, when they don't see it, then you have, and some people have, there is a discrepancy there. And the challenge is, how do you keep your confidence high in those kind of situations? Being an apprentice or having an apprentice, your level of scrutiny and confidence, needing to keep that high. That to me is the more difficult end of confidence. And it's similar to inviting people, inviting who would have been my friends, inviting them in to share the moment of the last minute constructing of a speech. And that level of vulnerability, if you can if you can control that in itself, control its impact on you, your confidence is going to be able to remain high and soar regardless of the environment that you're in. So if you can handle an apprentice, if you can handle someone scrutinizing your life, if you can handle that, you've got your level of confidence, good, and you keep it high, great. If you can purposefully let people close to you, let people in, and still remain confident. You have another notch. It's definitely something that I have experienced in that moment when I was preparing my speech. And finally, when you are able, and I call it mature confidence, when you are able to keep your confidence high, when you do not know what is in the minds of other people, you don't know whether they're for you, you don't know whether they're against you. And I mean, it might sound like this happens all the time. Yes, it does. But this is a moment to my future self that I want you to look at. You can provide those moments for yourself by engaging in certain challenges, competitions, or whatever. When you get there, you can make the decision to embrace this mature confidence. It's more than just being able to speak in front of a camera. It's more than just being able to deliver a speech. It is being able to lead people in the heat of a moment. Because in a sense, you're inviting them in, you're hoping there's trust, but sometimes there may not be. And the unknown sometimes is even worse than knowing whether someone is for or against you, whether what they have is something that you can indeed trust. So, on that note, on that quick note, I will say that finding more developmental opportunities so that you can practice this mature confidence is important. Remember the moments that you've had and you've done well in, and use those as templates to go forward. Confidence. Confidence, yes, it comes from you. You need to trust yourself. You need to believe in yourself. But if you can create moments where, in spite of what people think, say, do, what you might know or don't know about them, can still, and in that you can still keep your confidence high and strong and your momentum going, you're on a good path. So to all of you and the future self, keep your confidence strong. Keep that level high and keep going. Just keep going. Bye.